So in this video, we'd like to talk about mini moments. And mini moments are little moments throughout the day, little rituals that you can use to celebrate your relationship. So Jane, give us a few examples of mini moments.
Well, some of the moments might be, or are actually, the big one is parting and joining, or partying and coming back rituals that you have between the two of you. So what do you do when you part? When you leave in the morning, when you go your separate ways in the morning? And what do you do when you return into each other's presence again? And do you have rituals? And if you don't have rituals, look at what could they be. And we're not talking about anything big and elaborate here. We're just talking about, in our case, when we part, or actually it's the same ritual when we part, or when we come back together again. It's 3 kisses, and we'll do that almost anywhere. I must admit, this is my hang up, not his hang up, but there are a few times and a few situations where it doesn't feel quite appropriate to me, and I get on my high horse about it. But
that's a different video.
That's a different video. That's right. But nevertheless, that is what we do, and 3 kisses, and we always say "I love you" before we actually part.
When we part,
and those are small. You might say that they're just repetitive and they become meaningless because they're repetitive, but I tell you, when we miss it, when we something happens and we don't do that, it's significant. So it shows me how important it really is in just saying we're important, we're important, we're important.
So what about at a party or being out somewhere? What are some of the mini moments that people can have in place?
Well, I think one of the things too is being able to, how do you connect across a floor when you're in that kind of situation with a large group of people? You're at a cocktail party, you're at a work social event or whatever. This isn't so much ritual as just being able to look across the room and see your partner and see them looking back at you and connecting across the room just with eye contact. So that's another really important one, which is not just kind of like an I see you, and we're still connected.
So another mini ritual might be when you go to bed at night, and you might have something that you would say to each other, just another little connecting moment just before you close your eyes and go to sleep. So, why don't you, what is our end of day going to bed?
This is the test.
Yeah, this is the test.
Good night, I love you.
Yeah, or night night, I love you.
Night night, I love you. Yeah. That's all. It's not.
It's just a little mini moment of celebration that you can then close your eyes and go to sleep with a smile.
Yeah. So, not complicated, not big, but really important to the fabric of celebrating your relationship.
And one of the things that's really important for us is that these are conscious. These aren't just something that you unconsciously do. So we've actually talked about these. If there's any discomfort in any of them, those have been all brought forward, and we've been able to really explore them and see what's important in this area for us.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thanks. We'll see you again.
Bye.
Bye.